What's going on, everybody? As you can see, there's only a couple days left until Sunday's banner ends, and we actually get introduced to Fugue, right? 5-star Ting Yun. Now, is it actually worth it to pull for her? Let's talk about it, right? So, I'm actually conflicted on this because there's a lot of factors to consider about when it comes to Fugue. Now, Fugue is meant to be a step up from Harmony Trailblazer, meaning that as of version 2.7, the best team comps for Firefly would be, of course, Firefly herself, Renmei, Fugue, and then Linksha, right? Linksha is unnecessary in my opinion, but that's a topic for another video. But Fugue, in my opinion, in my honest, humble opinion, is not worth picking over, or not worth pulling to replace Harmony Trailblazer when Harmony Trailblazer is already an insane unit, right? Theoretically speaking, you could go for Fugue and then go for Firefly and Linksha, or Firefly and Rappa, like at the same time in like MOC or Apocalyptic Shadow. Use Firefly on one side, or Rappa on the other. That makes sense, but I don't think Rappa's gonna last very long in the meta, and I don't really see her being used that much in MOC other than for the banana catting enemies. But here's the thing, right? Like I said, I already gave my 2 cents on Fugue. I don't think she's worth replacing Harmony Trailblazer. But the thing is, Harmony Trailblazer might not be everyone's go-to path for the Trailblazer very long, because in version 3.0, it's already confirmed that we're going to be getting the Remembrance Trailblazer along with the new Remembrance path, right? And with the way it looks, I can't lie, Remembrance Trailblazer does seem like a very good unit, maybe even a step up from Harmony Trailblazer in many team comps, right? Harmony Trailblazer is only used for Firefly team comps. For the most part, at least Firefly or Rappa, or some people like to go with DPS Link Shot, I don't judge. But it seems like a lot of people are going to be switching over to Remembrance Trailblazer, and so in that case, how could you replace that one final unit on the Firefly team comp, right? Harmony Trailblazer is very important for Firefly team comps. She allows for Firefly to actually do the super break damage. But if you were to switch to Remembrance Trailblazer, then you can't use Harmony Trailblazer at the same time, obviously, right? If you want to use Harmony Trailblazer on one side and Remembrance on the other for MOC, you can't do that right now unless they make some kind of patch where you can do that, but I don't think you'll be able to do that in 3.0 at least. So that's why the topic of if it's worth going for Fugue or not is so complicated, right? There's so many layers to it. But in my opinion, it's still not worth going for Fugue. At the very least, on my account, I could theoretically run Firefly, Renmei, Gallagher, and Aventurine, but I might not even use Remembrance Trailblazer long term the way I'm doing with Harmony Trailblazer right now, unless Remembrance Trailblazer allows for some crazy doors to be opened, which it does seem like that at the moment, but it's a tough one. It's definitely a tough one, but I would say hold off on going for Fugue right now. If you have Gallagher and you also have Linksha, that's a win, but I think right now it's worth holding off going for Fugue, right? Most people would go for Fugue because they're going to replace Harmony Trailblazer with Remembrance Trailblazer, but I would say hold off on going for Fugue at this moment in time. If you think she's hot or whatever, she's like your #1 waifu, feel free to go ahead and pull for her. But I don't know. I'm not sold on Fugue, right? Like I've shown, there's only a couple days left until she comes. I'm not totally sold on Fugue, but there is a Firefly rerun coming in the second half of 2.7, so I might make another video on that. But that's it for the Fugue topic, right? For people who just skipped ahead to the end of the video, which it's a lot more than you might think, I would not recommend Fugue, right? I'd say hold on to Harmony Trailblazer for now at least, and who knows, right? Maybe there'll be some instances in the endgame stuff like in MOC or Apocalyptic Shadow where the bosses are permanently locked, so like their weakness is locked, and in that case Firefly would be completely useless. She would actually Firefly, when you're fighting up against an enemy that can't have their weakness broken, is actually an F tier DPS. She's genuinely the worst DPS when you can't do the actual weakness break. Like, worse than Dan Heng, worse than Arlen. You'd have a better, you'd be actually be doing more damage with Asta in that case. And I'm just bringing this up because there is a rumor that there may be a boss in the future in 3.x that has its weakness bar permanently locked and will also repeatedly do attacks every time you attack it, right? I don't know if it's true or not, but what I'm trying to say is there may be some times where Firefly won't be able to do her weakness break, and in that case you could always switch from Harmony Trailblazer to Remembrance Trailblazer. There's nothing wrong with using both, having a built Harmony Trailblazer and also a built Remembrance Trailblazer. It's just that you can't use them both at the same time. You can't use one on each team. You'd have to switch the paths, which is annoying, but that's my 2 cents on everything. I don't think Fugue's worth it, but that's it. I'll say goodbye.